In 2024, I oversaw over 1,000 pieces of short form content. In this video, I want to just kind of break down some special things in CapCut, some features that I love. And this is really good for beginners, and especially those that just need to learn that sometimes the simplest thing to do is the best thing to do. This is not going to be a crazy tutorial. I want to do more of these breakdown editing videos. So if you find value from this video, let me know in the comments below. You'll see me kind of go through this journey, and I hope you go through the journey too of not overcomplicating something to be fancy schmancy. I can't believe I just said that, but seriously, just doing things that actually work with video. So there's special features. This is the first CapCut tutorial. All right, let's get straight to it. All right, so we're gonna dive right into this. I got this clip right here. One of the most important things about just creating that I'm realizing is not necessarily how flashy things look or how cool they look or whatever. It's what is being said, and the idea matters more than anything. If it's something that people have heard before, when it comes to editing podcasts, sermons, whatever you're doing, the idea and the copy and the presentation, like what's actually being said and how it's being said, matters more than anything. And so I'll be honest with you, they gave me this timestamp already, so I'm just like working with what they got. But I would say I love this timestamp because of how dynamic Rich Wilkerson is in this part right here and what is being said. So those are like the two main things. You can literally post a video with no editing whatsoever, and can get really high engagement. You can reach a lot of people simply because of what's being said and how you're saying it. So keep that in mind. I got this section that I want. One of the features I love about CapCut is the auto reframing. If you don't know what that is, I just saved you a lot of time and energy.
But anybody like me?
So if you can see what it's doing is it's tracking the guy's face, and I'm just gonna hit apply. One of the things I'm going to do for this clip especially is probably introduce like a little J curve. So I'm going to actually extract the audio from this. So it's just going to flow a little bit better.
But anybody like me? But anybody like me? You can be dreaming about.
So I think this is why it's like a fire clip right here, because that's super, super relatable. So it's like,
but anybody like me? You can be dreaming about sleep. As soon as you lay your head down and the lights go out, it's like your mind begins to race.
Point right here. So especially like podcasts and sermons, sometimes you can people derail from the actual point of the message, and so you got to learn what is necessary for the story. So the story I want to tell is just like speaking, or the story that I want to portray is being late at night. So
I'm not saying you can't. You know, the Bible's like.
So Rich is going to go off like a little tangent here. I'm just going to delete all of it.
I'm not saying you can't. You know, the Bible's like, we never go to bed angry. Well, just live a little, live a little bit, but don't fight in the night.
So I'm going to take all that. Funny part, worked live, not going to work great in just like the story. So I just took out all that.
It's not my message, but just to all the married people out there. That's why you don't fight in the night. But don't fight in the night because it's just going to be confusion.
I might even like
the night because it's just going to be confusion.
Always focus on the story to take out the fluff. You can move things around if you have to. Probably not going to move anything around in this section, but yeah. This is good. This is going to be a super simple clip. So one of the things I'm going to do now is, this is like what I love to do. This is like something that I do. You don't have to do this. I just like this look. I love adding this. I need like a black fade to the bottom, like this. So like, if you think about somebody's on a lot of this stuff, it just, I don't know what about it, like psychologically makes to me look like it's already like 10 times more professional and cool looking. So I don't know the psychology. I just think it looks cool. So sometimes you got to do things if you think it looks cool. That's all that matters. And so, yeah, I love that. Look at that. Boom, boom, bat. Okay.
But anybody like me?
Okay, so one of the things that I love about CapCut that to me is just freaking OP is the auto captions feature and what you can do within CapCut, like what they provide for you. That's why I've used Premiere Pro. I've used all these platforms. To me, CapCut is just, unless I'm doing like a bigger project, but for social media clips, you can really go, you could do pretty much anything, pretty much. most of the time I love to do like word for word captions, mainly because it's the easiest way to keep a clip engaged without like doing a lot of stuff to it. So one of the aspects I love, I mean, this is one of my main fonts right here. If you see any videos I've ever do, this is like probably the font I use. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, these are some of my favorite ones. I got a lot of these captions favorites. So let me take a step back. So I just did auto captions. It just read through all that. I changed the font and I moved it up to the middle because I want it to be in the middle. And I'll probably actually do all caps. I like to do one character in, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe that font size. I want like that. Because I'm going to do now, I really...
But anybody like me, you can be dreaming about sleep.
Actually, I don't know. So one of the downsides about like when I J-cut like this, it kind of like you can see like some of the captions don't come through.
But anybody like me, you can be...
It's not there. Let me see. Yeah. So then I just have to manually type that in, but it saves me a lot of time.
Dreaming about...
This is why I actually want to like keep this, is because he does negatives in the dark right here.
Fusion.
All right, that's good. I'm gonna do, I like enhance. So I'm using this song actually for another video. Probably, yeah, it's coming out soon. So normally I think it makes a huge difference when you use tracks that are like trending. I really do think so. I think it helps, just for people's sake. But I will say this right here, I just feel this vibe right now, and I was editing like this morning, and so I really like this song. But typically, I like the song for this track, but typically I'll just do whatever's trending, and I try to find stuff that's like doing well on TikTok or whatever. But yeah, so I like this song right. Yeah, actually, so like honestly, like I'm gonna shoot you straight. Like you can, this is good. What I would want to do is I'm gonna just like focus on like the first few seconds. This website, I'm putting you on some game right here. This website, oh my gosh, has been such a freaking game changer. This is like some of the best cinematic stuff I could find. App.film.ai. It takes from movies. It like shows you what you, I don't know if I recommend little kids watching this stuff, especially what they type in. What the frick? It takes from like TV, like music videos. It takes from like commercials. So it gets like some weird stuff, but also some really good stuff. I don't want to like overdo it with this one, mainly because it's like really good with just like kind of as is. So I don't want to like, I might even like, so I'm just adding a little bit of a zoom.
You can be dreaming about...
Oh, I didn't add. Actually, let's go reverse.
You can be dreaming about as soon as you lay your head down.
There's so many like really good, like easy features about that CapCut has, dude, that just saves me so much.
Your head down and the lights go out. Like your mind.
Dude, that's why I love it, dude. And so I'm gonna do this. I was gonna add something here, like a stock footage here, but like, oh.
Like your mind begins to race.
But I just like, look at his face.
Wow. Like your mind begins to race. What? Like your mind begins to race. Why does my mind try to solve world problems? Because negatives develop
Okay. Dude, there's part of me that doesn't even want to. Actually, I might actually just delete all the B-roll. So like live process, and like I'm literally creating this live. This is not like a super. I could go off, but it's almost like, dude, I just really like this video. And I'm just like feeling it, how simple it is, dude. I think when it comes, especially like my thought process when it comes to social clips, is you want to be different and you want to like grab someone's attention, and all that stuff is true, but you don't want to be the same. But you want to, I don't know.
But anybody like me, you can be dreaming about something as soon as you lay your head down and the lights go out.
So like, normally I would say like, normally you would need a visual hook for things, like give them something to stay, and like a call out or something, so it gets people to like want to watch the whole thing. But honestly, like how this video is, dude, is very simple, and I could add more to it, but I'm not. Mainly because I can't. I feel like because I don't want to like miss out on his face.
Why does my mind...
It's like if he wasn't like so charismatic, I would have to add maybe more like B-roll and stuff. But because he's so charismatic, it's just like I don't need to. I don't know. I'm gonna bounce this. I think this is dope. So honestly, let me know your thoughts. Again, simple is always the best. Sometimes I'm breaking my own rules, okay? Like crazy. Yeah, you could break your own rules, but as creatives, the rules are meant to be broken sometimes. But I think the main goal is, I thought that track was, or that the main goal of the video, I thought it was relatable. I thought it provoked curiosity. It kept my attention. It was really good storytelling. So to me, I thought it was really good. It was really simple. Sometimes the simplest things to do is the best thing to do, especially if you have a really good idea and really good copy. Hit subscribe if you got any value, and I'll see you in the next video.